Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome live here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network, here on YouTube.com, and also in affiliation with the IHSAA Champions Network here for tonight's junior varsity boys basketball matchup between your Wapahani Raiders and the Shenandoah Raiders here in tonight's regular season finale here for your Wapahani Raiders and for Shenandoah as well. As we get right into things here, again, I'm play-by-play broadcaster Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Again, here with our Raiders Live pregame show presented by East Jackson Auto Sales, a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. Wapahani coming off of a tough loss last Saturday at Yorktown, in which first half, both teams really had a pretty even first half. It was also a very slow half for both sides as well. Then, unfortunately, Yorktown kicked it in a high gear. Wapahani, unfortunately, fell behind and going on to be defeated there by the Tigers their last Saturday night. Before then, Wapahani had really been clicking on all cylinders here, playing some very good basketball here of late. And, you want to end the season, on the right note right here. Obviously, a big game here on the road at Shenandoah. They've always had a good basketball program. The last few years here, they might have been down maybe a little bit, but I know their varsity program, or varsity team's having a really good year this year. And that varsity game later on tonight should be a great matchup there. But, from a junior varsity side, again, that's a great feeder system right into the varsity team, and they've been good year after year, and so we'll have a tough challenge here on our hands. We've got to make sure and come out here, be ready to go from the get-go, and hopefully, we'll get the offense going, and hopefully bring the defense as well, like we have been, especially here of late, because obviously we, when we play good defense. We're hoping that will fuel what we do on the offensive side of the basketball here as well, and hopefully that will once again be the case here tonight from Shenandoah High School. So make sure to stay right here with us. Again, coming up here in just a moment, we'll have tonight's starting lineups and tip-off coming up here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back here on the WHS Network. Here as we take a look here at tonight's lineups. First, the non-starters for your Wapahani Raiders. We have number 4, Caleb Kine, number 20, DJ Seagraves, number 10, Devin Koger. Let's see here, number 20, DJ Seagraves. I can't remember if I said him or not. Number 24, Ethan Bragg, number 30, Graham Cook. Number 34, Drew Pittenger, also number 32, Noah Olson, and number 40, Memphis Pickering. The starting lineup here for the Raiders, starting guard, a 5'10" sophomore, number 2, Riley Swift. At the other guard position, a 5'10" sophomore, number 3, Jarek Longfellow. At forward, number 12, Caleb Lewis. At the other forward position, 6' junior Hunter Rodifer. And at guard, a 5'7" freshman, number 22, Carter Bell. Again, your Raiders are coached by Chris Willis. Again, now for the starting lineup here for the Shenandoah Raiders. Starters include number 20, Nolan Rector. At guard, number 22, Cameron Elwin. At the other guard, number 24, Aiden Music. Number 32, forward, Jaden Painter. And starting at the other forward, number 33, Jaden Campbell. So again, that is tonight's Signed by Ash starting lineup here this evening. And we want to thank everyone for tuning in here this evening and spending your Friday night here with us. Again, with tonight's regular season finale of this 2024-2025 basketball season, as we'll get tonight's game officially underway here at 6:02 p.m. here on this Friday, February the 28th of 2025. Again, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. It's Caleb Lewis with a pick-and-roll action between Swift and himself. And Lewis cashes in there with the opening bucket of tonight's ball game. Backside cut right there, no good. Lewis comes up there with a rebound. Two Shenandoah players went down. Rodifer went down for Wapahani, but both guys there for Shenandoah and Rodifer there of Wapahani able to get back here on the other side of the floor. Rodifer underneath, drops that one in there for two more. So a nice start here through the first couple of possessions here for Wapahani. Got a slightly different camera view here for us this evening. Again, we first and foremost want to thank Shenandoah for allowing us to be here tonight and giving us an opportunity to broadcast a little bit more up close and personal. So, again, just kind of bear with us here on the camera view. If you don't like it, just blame Redbeard. I'm just kidding. Again, a good start here for Wapahani. Again, coming up there with a turnover there on the defensive side of the ball. 4-0 lead, looking to add to that right here. Swift, the top of the key three, no good. But there's Caleb Lewis doing his thing. Gets the offensive rebound and the putback, so he has 4 of Wapahani, 6 points to begin the ball game here. 5:35. We got a 30-second timeout by Shenandoah. And we will go ahead and stay right here with you during this timeout to thank one of our sponsors here this evening, Sam Pierce Chevrolet, located at 12401 West County Road, 550 South in Daleville, Indiana. Sam Pierce is your trusted Chevrolet dealership and the reason why loyal customers keep coming back. They're known for their friendly style of service and stock with brand new and pre-owned vehicles, along with offering competitive lease deals, finance options, and a top-line auto service. For more information, give them a call at 765-387-4287 and go to sampierchevy.com to find your next vehicle. Again, that is Sam Pierce Chevrolet. The best deals are in the country. So 6-0 Wapahani at the start of this one here tonight. The three off the mark. Lewis will corral the rebound. And now Jarek Longfellow will bring it up floor here on the near side for Wapahani. The screen set by Lewis. Longfellow attacking rim, kicks it back out here to Swift. Now on to Bell out near half court. Bell drives there to the free throw line just inside of it, and that will be up and good for two. So the Raiders 4 for 4 as far as possession-wise to putting 2 points up on the board. First points there on the night there for Carter Bell. Raiders 3 of 4 as far as shot attempts and makes. Nice defense from Longfellow. The rebound by Swift. Wapahani back on the run. Left side action here. Carter Bell dribbles along the baseline to the corner. That's Longfellow. The three on the way. No good. Deflected around, and Rodifer somehow comes up with it and is fouled from behind. So that foul be on number 33, Jaden Campbell. That will be his first. Team's first here tonight. Lewis here in the right side baseline, out here to Carter Bell. Swung on. Swift. And dribble back out, now works it on to Bell. Longfellow here on the left wing, looking for Rodifer. Dangerous pass, ends up. And the first turnover of the night here for Wapahani. Gray here with a handoff to Rector, now up top, swung on the left wing to Elman. And they're going to get him with a carrying call. Turnover number 2 for Shenandoah's, number 24. Aiden Music will check back in. Jaden Painter will have a seat. Get under 4 minutes to go here in quarter number 1 of the evening. Bell drives it left to work his way back out. Lewis there with the ball screener on the left side. Looking for the pick and roll action, not available. Good job there by Longfellow. Works it now on the Bell. Bell drives it right. Baseline jump shot up and good. What a start here for Wapahani. 4 points now for Carter Bell, and Wapahani with a 10-0 lead. Elman now on to the right side. Music drives into the paint and will be fouled. I believe that might have been before the shot. Nope, it was on the shot. So the foul's on Wapahani's number 3, Jarek Longfellow, his first. Team's first here of the evening. As Aiden Music will be at the line shooting a pair. First free throw attempt will be up and good. So that will get Shenandoah on the board here for the first time this evening, as Wapahani will have a substitution. Number 20, DJ Seagraves will check in for the first time tonight. Second of 2 for Music will be up, and it will be good. Bell across half court, guarded heavily there by Music. Bell will kick it back out. Lewis drives the middle lane, finds Seagraves left side now on to Swift. Post feed down low. Lewis gathers himself, dribbles, and he will be fouled or bumped from behind. Now, I'm not quite sure. They might not have started the clock earlier, but we are 7 seconds ahead. But the foul here on Shenandoah's number 33, Jaden Campbell, so already 2 quick fouls there for that young man. Second team foul. Swift inbounds it out here to Lewis. Bell here on the right side. Up top now to Lewis. Swung to the left wing. Swift dribbles. He'll find on the far side of the floor Carter Bell. No good for 3. Rebounded by Jaden Painter, and Shenandoah will head back the other way with under 2.5 to play. Right side to Gray. Post feed underneath. Painter looks to go to work. The left hand up and good. So Painter with his first points of the night for Shenandoah. Bell right down the heart of the middle, and he will be fouled on the shot. So Bell will head to the charity stripe there for 2 of them. The foul will be on Shenandoah's number 24, Aiden Music. His first, team's third. First free throw attempt for Bell, up and finds the bottom of the net. Already 5 points here in the opening quarter for Carter. Looking for number 6 right here. It will be up, and it will be good. Nicely done. So Carter Bell, 6 points. 12-4 Wapahani lead. Again, 4 points there for Caleb Lewis, and the other 2 from Hunter Rodifer. Music drives it in the paint, and in and out, no good. Rodifer will corral the rebound. Bell out front, pushes it ahead to Swift. Back to Bell, drives it through the heart of the middle of the lane. And I don't know if that shot might have been blocked right there, but the pickoff by Bell. Turnover number 3 now for Shenandoah. This Wapahani will look to slow things down just a little bit. To the middle. Now to the left side, Seagraves. Works it back up top to Carter Bell. And Wapahani in no hurry right here. Want to make smart decisions and hopefully have great results. And we've seen great results so far from Wapahani offensively. Very good first quarter play so far. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Painter. Gray there in attack mode was pressured there underneath, and the bucket along with the foul. Good there for Painter, as the foul will be on number 12, Caleb Lewis, his first, team's second of the quarter. And so that will be Jaden Painter at the line for one more, looking to convert on the three-point play. And that will be no good. Gray will not get the tip in. So the jump ball will result in possession staying with Shenandoah. Gray up and good for 2 more. So Shenandoah, after a very slow start, has really started to come on here within these last about minute and a half or so. Minute and a half, 2 minutes. And ideally here for Wapahani, like to hold for the last shot. And will hopefully make good of that opportunity. Cross-court pass, Swift for 3. No good. Lewis there with a rebound. He will not get the putback to go. And that's going to do it here for the opening quarter. So again, after a really nice start here from Wapahani, Shenandoah pulling closer here, 12-8 here at the end of 1. Stick around here with us. Quarter number 2 coming up here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back here to begin the second quarter of action again here from Shenandoah High School in Middletown, Indiana. And a 12-8 start here for Wapahani. Again, led 10-0 to open the ball game. And since then, Shenandoah's kind of finagled their way through right here and got this here within 4 there at the end of 1. And the only change here for the Raiders offensively, well, defensively as well, I guess, to the lineup right here, and that's Drew Pittenger now in for Wapahani. Caleb Lewis is getting a little rest. Swift there with a nice shot fake out here to Rutherford, back to Swift. Up top to Bell out near the top of the key. So again, we're working the ball a little bit side to side right here. I'd like to see us get the ball more to the middle of the floor. Pretty good spacing right here, but yet again, we're not able to get much downward action towards the rim. Well, see if the Raiders figure things out here, of Wapahani, that is. Again, just from my observation here, and I I say this quite often, got to find a way to get the ball in the middle. So that means Wapahani needs somebody at the free throw line. Again, a lot of side-to-side work, but not so much downward work towards the rim right here. Well, folks, I got to say, there's really not a whole lot in the way of play-by-play here. I mean, it's the same thing keeps happening over and over. And you know, now, good thing here for Wapahani is, at least as of right now, anything, you know, we haven't forced anything. So after all that was said and done, a foul here on Shenandoah. That's going to be on number 21, Caden Gray. That'll be his first, team's first here of the quarter. Got 3:41 to go. Caleb Lewis now back in as Seagraves will have a seat. Inbounded here to Bell out near half court. So how about that? What do? We got the ball to the middle and good things happened. So the foul here on number 21, Caden Gray, his second. Team second of the quarter. And Caleb Lewis at the line shooting 2. First one will be up off the back iron, no good. Now, I will say this. Number one, defense from Shenandoah, darn good job right there. I mean, you're talking over 3 minutes, nearly 4 minutes of defense. As Lewis will make the second of 2. So 1 for 2 on that trip to the line. 5 points now for Caleb Lewis. But great defense. But Wapahani, I mean, yet again, I mean, you know, obviously it took a lot longer than probably what it should have to develop. But he did take time off the clock, and he took good care of the basketball. So definitely some positives right there. So the foul here on Caleb Lewis will now be his second. Team's first here of the quarter. And that will be taken away by Caleb Lewis. So now the 4th turnover for Shenandoah. Foul's number 33, Campbell. So that's already going to be his 3rd foul of the ball game. So I would highly doubt we'll see him anymore, at least in this second quarter. Right side 3, right on target for Riley Swift. So Riley there with his first points on the night. And that will be a Shenandoah turnover. 2 in the last couple of possessions, now 5 of them here in this first half. Then Wapahani got off to a 10-0 start. If you're just joining us here for the first time this evening, Wapahani led 10-0. Then Shenandoah got it within 4. Off the mark there for Pittenger. Rodifer will end up coming down there with a rebound. But Wapahani now, it's one on a nice run of their own. In and out, no good there for Swift. That was a good-looking shot. Just unfortunately couldn't get that one to fall. But a 4-0 run now from Wapahani. Left side here, Elman now to the right wing. Gray, no good. It bounced right into the hands of number 20, Nolan Rectors. He put that one in there for 2 more. That will be his first points on the night, and back to a 6-point Wapahani lead. Bell topped the key 3, no good. Left side here, Music drives the baseline and no good. That's going to be deflected out of bounds off of Shenandoah. With 52 seconds to play here in the second quarter. So we get a substitution for Shenandoah. It's going to be number 3, Holden Schuyler. For Schuyler. So again, not many possessions here in this quarter, considering, again here, Wapahani held on to the ball for 4 minutes to begin the second quarter play. Swift out near half court, 15 seconds and counting. Pittenger no good for 3. Swift there with a rebound and will not get the putback to go. And that will do it here for the first half. Wapahani 16, Shenandoah 10. Not much offense here in the second quarter as the Raiders of Wapahani head into the locker room on top by 6. Make sure to stay right here with us. We'll have our halftime report coming up right here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, this is Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home is a real estate company that prioritizes community involvement, and we have a humans over houses philosophy. We specialize in both property listings and buyer representation, ensuring top-notch service with top producing agents. Our mission is, and has always been, to enrich people's lives by helping them find their next home. Next Home Elite Real Estate consistently maintains open communication, and we build trust through honesty and integrity. Whether you're listing $1 million property in a gated community, or you are a first-time home buyer just starting the process, at Next Home Elite Real Estate, our agents are committed to providing exceptional service and expertise. We actively participate and invest in local events, local sponsorships, charities, and initiatives to strengthen community bonds. Our agents love being a corporate sponsor to Ball State University, and when you choose Next Home Elite Real Estate, you never know who you're going to run into.
After working with Next Home Elite Real Estate, I knew that I would be choosing them for future transactions simply because they communicated throughout the entire process, they were friendly, and they were tenacious marketers working for me so I can achieve my goals.
Voted as the best real estate company in Muncie's quest for the best, I want you to know we are more than a real estate company. We're part of your community. We are creating lasting relationships and emphasizing the human element in every transaction.
A lot of times, a new home is a joyous event, a promotion, a celebration of marriage, relocation, but this wasn't that type of event. We needed someone in a company who cared about us, who showed compassion and empathy. Our realtor was with us the entire time. He sat and grieved with my sisters and I. He realized that this wasn't about money, but about taking care of our family home.
When you're ready to buy or sell a home, contact Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-729-5181 or visit our website at mynexthomeelite.com.
All right, folks, welcome back here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com. And again, also in affiliation with the IHSA Champions Network. Wapahani 16, Shenandoah 10 here at the break. Very quickly right here again. First quarter of action, Wapahani, got off to a great start again. As I mentioned earlier, 10-0 lead. Shenandoah kind of found their footing late there in the first quarter. Got within 4, and then Wapahani had it back up to an 8-point lead there in the second quarter, but neither team lit it up. Here in this first half, Wapahani only scored 4 points there in the second quarter compared to Shenandoah's 2. So not much offense, but, that's a good thing here for Wapahani as far as what we've done defensively. We just got to keep it rolling here in the right direction here in the second half. The Raiders were led here by Carter Bell, 6 points. Caleb Lewis right behind him with 5. Then Riley Swift with 3, Hunter Rodifer with 2. Again, for the grand total of 16 first-half points here for your Wapahani Raiders. Make sure to stick around here with us. Again, we'll have the start of the second half coming up right here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, again, welcome back here to the WHS Network with our Dr. Care J. Wolf DDSPC game break. Again, just about set here for the third quarter. Again, if you're just joining us for the first time here this evening, and I'm play-by-play broadcaster Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. We want to thank everyone for tuning in and spending your Friday evening here with us. Again, both teams coming back out here in their original starting lineups, and Shenandoah will open up the second half with possession of the basketball. And again, down by 6 as we get things rolling. And Wapahani outscored Shenandoah 4-2 there in that second quarter as Lewis comes up there with a rebound, and Wapahani here with her first offensive possession here in the second half. And yet again here, you know, with what Shenandoah is showing, you know, defensively here, which I think they've done a really solid job. Yet again, you know, we've got to make sure that we're finding, you got to have somebody working that high post, the free throw line, your elbows. We've got to make sure to work the ball in there, and hopefully good things will happen. So the foul here on number 24. Aiden Music, his second. Team's first here of the quarter. And now we'll have a jump ball. Possession will stay with Wapahani. Bell to Rodifer, now foul in the left side corner. It's going to be on number 21, Caden Gray. So that will be his third, team's second of the quarter. Inbounded all the way out here near half court. Longfellow give way here to Carter Bell. Swift there to the middle, now to the corner. Longfellow. Three for Lewis, up and good. Again, left him wide open there. Lewis able to cash in. Again, it's been kind of a weird game because yet again, it doesn't really necessarily seem like there's much from a play-by-play standpoint. It's the same, both teams are doing the same things over and over and over and over again. So a traveling violation there. First turnover here of the half for Shenandoah. Again, they had 5 there in the first half. We'll have Caleb Kine now in, seeing his first action here this evening for Wapahani. Bell drills here to the middle, out here to Lewis. Nice shot right there, nice pass. Able to get that ball inside there from Swift to Lewis. So Lewis adding to his total. Now 10 points. And Music will be fouled here on the way up. So the foul will be here on Wapahani's number 4, Caleb Kine. His first, team's first here of the quarter. And it will be number 24, Aiden Music, at the line for 2 of them. First one up and good. Again, before he made that free throw, Wapahani was out to their largest lead of the ball game. Their second of 2 for Music, up and good again. Solid work there from the free throw line. see what Wapahani can cook up here on this possession. The last couple times down, it's been Caleb Lewis there with a 3 and then a 2-point bucket off the assist from Swift. Turnaround jumper, and Caleb Lewis again cashes in here for Wapahani. A very strong second half so far. Again, he had 5 in the first half and already 7 here in this third quarter. That pass deflected out of bounds. It's going to be last touched by Shenandoah. So second turnover now of the quarter for the Shenandoah Raiders. Bell here to the middle. Back out to Rodiford. Now the handoff here to Swift. Works it here to the top of the key. Back to Bell again here at 10-foot volleyball line. Kine, no good. That'll be rebounded by number 22, Cam Ellman. And Campbell left all alone with the 3-point bucket here from the left side. That will be Campbell's first points here on the night. Again, playing with 3 fouls. Bell will get it across half court. High screen there from Lewis. Bell up for 2, no good. Again, a little force there. Rodiford couldn't complete the deal after the offensive rebound. Top key 3 again, no good. Swift comes down with it, pushing it up floor. The Raiders have some numbers right here, and beautiful pass from Bell to Rodiford underneath for 2. Excellent unselfishness there from Wapahani. So Rodiford now with 4 points here on the night. And now we'll have a foul here on Wapahani. And this looks to be here on Caleb Lewis, and indeed it will be. So Lewis will pick up his third, team's second of the quarter. So we'll see number 34, Drew Pittenger, check back in for Wapahani. Caleb Lewis will have a seat. Again, with 2:06 to go here in the third. That shot blocked by Pittenger. Kine ends up coming up with it. And Wapahani heading back the other way. Full steam ahead. Swift over here to Bell. On the near side of the floor, Bell drives it. Baseline jumper up, no good. That was well defended, but Kine there with a rebound and a putback. Yes. Kine now with his first points on the night. Now a 12-point Wapahani lead. Again, now their largest there of the night. That deflected pass out of bounds off of Kine.
Hey, let's go.
So backcourt right here, getting across half court to Painter. Nice pick and roll right there between Ellman and Campbell. So Campbell will head to the free throw line shooting 2. The foul is on number 4, Caleb Kine, his second, team's third of the third quarter. Again, with $1:27 to play. The first of 2 from Campbell will be up and off the back iron, no good. Again, there will be senior night tonight here for Shenandoah, so there'll be a little bit of time here in between games, between a JV and varsity action here tonight. But again, we hope you guys tune in for tonight's varsity game. Again, that'll be coming up probably right around, we'll probably have our pregame show starting right around, hopefully right around 7:30-ish. Off the mark there, but Rodiford doing his thing with, again, rebounding. It's one of his key attributes, what he does out here on the floor. Shots no good. Bell will corral the rebound. And so we'll see here if Wapahani choose the hole for the last shot of the quarter. 35 seconds and counting. Kine with the basketball and nearly taken away. Bell to Pittenger. Now on to Rodifer. He'll give way to Swift. 20 seconds to go. Hand off Bell. Now to Kine to the corner. Swift. Oh, nice pass. Oh, Rodifer couldn't get the finish, but we will have a foul. Here with 3 seconds to go. And a foul will be on number 32, Jaden Painter, his first. Team's third of the quarter. And it will be 2 shots here for Wapahani's number 34, Drew Pittenger. First free throw attempt will be up and good. So Pittenger there with his first point of the evening. Number 20, Nolan Recker, will return to the floor for Shenandoah. Again, 3 seconds to play here in quarter number 3. The second of 2 for Pittenger will be up, and it will be good. Nicely done. 2 for 2 on that trip to the charity stripe for Drew. DJ Seagraves will check back in for Riley Swift. And Shenandoah will inbound it here on the baseline. Caden Gray to inbound it. As Wapahani applies a little bit of pressure here. And they won't even get a shot off. And that's going to do it here for the third quarter. So at the end of 3, Wapahani pushing the gas here in this third quarter, outscoring the Raiders heavily here, 13 to just a measly 3. Nonetheless, 29-16. We'll be back here with your fourth quarter play here on the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back here on the WHS Network. Did want to make a correction. Again, I misspoke just a few moments ago. Wapahani outscored Shenandoah there in the third quarter 13-6. Again, it was 16-10 at the half. So, again, 13-6. We just wanted to make that correction. But, again, Shenandoah starting off with the possession of the basketball here to open up the fourth. Again, down by 13. So, Shenandoah here with some work to do, but Wapahani has got to continue the defensive pressure, and they will do so. Ethan Bragg comes up there with the takeaway for Wapahani. Seeing his first action tonight. But keep up the pressure and keep working the ball around here on offense and making smart decisions. We have done an excellent job on offense, taking good care of the basketball and taking good quality shots. And another one right there, that time again for Caleb Kine. Kine now with 4 points here on the night. Again, attacking the rim. Nice defense there from Bragg. Campbell, no good for 2. Bounced around, and Bragg will come up with it. So now Wapahani will look to slow things up a little bit, led by Carter Bell. Left side here, the screen from Rodifer. Rolls off of it. Now Bragg to Kine here on the near side. Dribbles to the free throw line, back out to Rodifer. Now swung on to Seagraves. Seagraves again facing some pressure there by Music. Holy Moses. And a foul right here on number 21, Caden Gray, his fourth, team's first of the quarter. I mean, he was on Bell, essentially glued to his skin. I mean, he was up close and personal. Bell, clear path to the basket, and they say he stepped out of bounds. So that will be a turnover. That's only Wapahani's second turnover on the night. They had one the first half and now one here in this fourth quarter. That's what just what I said just a few moments ago. We've made good of our opportunities here on offense. Now, with that being said, shots haven't always fallen, the way that they've hoped here throughout the course of the ball game. But this second half, they've done a really nice job so far. That was another well-defended possession here for Wapahani. Kine here on the near side of the floor. And we will get a timeout, 30-second timeout here from Wapahani. So we will step aside here for a quick timeout of our own. 31-16 Wapahani here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Again, welcome back here with our Dr. Care J. Wolf DDSPC game break. 31-16, Wapahani leads it here as we head back out of timeout. Both teams here with 4 timeouts remaining. Wapahani in possession of the basketball, led here by Carter Bell. Bell drives it left, finds Bragg on now to Kine. Rodifer gives way to Seagraves. Dribbles here to the top of the key. Swung on, Bragg now to Bell. Getting right here for your Wapahani. Looking to continue to take more time off the clock. A lot like what we did there in the second quarter. I don't know if that was necessarily on purpose or if it was obviously just because we weren't exactly figuring things out offensively with what Shenandoah was doing defensively. But again, you want to look to continue to take time off the clock right here with this 15-point lead. Up 4 here to Painter. Painter facing pressure by Rodifer. Now on here, that's number 22. Edelman now to Painter, drives it left. Nice defense right there from Rodifer. The rebound there for DJ Seagraves. So another solid defensive possession here for Wapahani. Kine dribbles to the middle, back outside to Rodifer. Now Bell in command of the basketball, swung on again as Wapahani continues to dwindle the time away. Got to say, I'm a little surprised that Shenandoah isn't playing here with a little bit more of a sense of urgency. I mean, not that they're doing a bad job defensively right here, but you need the ball back. I mean, you're down by 15 points. You don't have much time to make up that kind of ground. Well, they'll get the takeaway right there. No good there on the layup. Rodifer there with a rebound. So the foul here on number 22. Cam Element, his first, team's second. We'll see Caleb Lewis and Riley Swift back in here for Wapahani. And 2:45 to go. Lewis off balance shot, no good. And that's going to be out of bounds off Shenandoah. So Swift to inbound. All the way out here to Caleb Lewis. Screen set. Bell facing pressure. And we'll get it on to Swift right here, but instead we will have another 32nd timeout, this time again taken by Wapahani. Again, we'll go ahead and step aside here for a quick timeout of our own. 2:30 to play. 31-16 Wapahani. All right, welcome back here, folks. Again, following the timeout, Wapahani with 3 remaining, Shenandoah with 4. It's a 15-point lead here for Wapahani. 2:25 to go. Again, the foul here on number 22, Cam Elliman. That's his second. Team's number 3. Nice take to the rack right there by Carter Bell. That's his first points in a good while. 8 points total for the night. .17 Wapahani lead, shot off the mark. And that's going to be out of bounds off Shenandoah. Tell you what, this has been a physical ball game. Bell drives it right, and he'll be bumped. Fouls on number 22. Elliman, his third. Team's fourth. Again, Swift to inbound here along the baseline. So the foul on Swift is first. Team's first. Off the mark there for Caden Gray. Second of 2, no good as well. And the battle for the rebound, Caden Gray ends up coming up with it. Painter off the mark. And that one's going to fall out of bounds off of Shenandoah. And that's going to be out of bounds off Shenandoah. Again, that was off the leg of Music. Again, as Shenandoah continues to apply some full court pressure here. We'll see how Wapahani handles it. We'll have a foul. Foul on Caden Gray. That's his fifth. Team's fifth, so he gone. The end of the ninth there for that young man. So it'll be Carter Bell shooting 2 for Wapahani. We'll have number 20, Nolan Rector, check in for Shenandoah. Second of two. And that one's going to be good for Bell. So 9 points on the evening here for the freshman guard. The substitution here, Jarek Longfellow back in for Wapahani. Again, Rodifer will have a seat. He's trying to get caught back up with the game clock here in the gymnasium, which it is correct. 3 on the way, no good. And we'll have a jump ball, and the possession will stay. Or actually, no, it's going to head back in favor of Wapahani, excuse me. And Shenandoah will get a substitution here, number 40, Marcus Miller. So under a minute to go. Again, this will be a great win here for Wapahani to conclude the season, and a great way to end the head coaching career of Chris Willis here tonight. Again, coaching his final basketball game here tonight. What a great asset he's been here for this Wapahani basketball program for a number of years. As a player, as a coach, it's been huge for this program, and I tell you what, he's definitely going to be missed. No doubt about that. So the foul on number 20, Rector, his first, team's, again, 5th. And the free throw up and good here for Bell. 10 points now for Bell. We'll have number 5, Miles Shook. And also number 30, David Tedder. And for Shenandoah here for Wapahani, we'll have Ethan Bragg and Drew Pittenger check back in. Again, one more here for Carter Bell. And a free throw attempt will be up and good to make this a 20-point lead. In comes Caleb Kine. Carter Bell will have a seat. Left side 3, in and out, no good. That's going to be deflected out of bounds. They say it's going to be Shenandoah basketball. Campbell drives it right. Well defended by Bragg outside here. Miller on to Campbell. 14 seconds and counting. And we'll have a foul here underneath. That's going to be on Wapahani's number 24, Ethan Bragg. Team's his first, team second. So 2 of them here for number 33, Jaden Campbell. First one will be up and good. Again, no Raiders Live post-game show. Again, we'll have to get set up and ready to go for the varsity game, but we'll have a little message after the ball game here this evening. And that will do it. Final score here this evening. Your Wapahani Raiders 36. The Shenandoah Raiders 17. So again, Wapahani will conclude their 2024-2025 boys basketball season with a victory. Again, finish the year strong. These last, 8 or so, 7 or 8 games here, really clicking on all cylinders. A lot of fun to watch. I'm glad, for those guys to see them have success, experience that, build off of it. And again, you never know when your number might be called even this year. Things aren't necessarily over with for some guys. So, you still got to get locked in and be ready to go for every single ball game right here. But, again, last thing I just want to say here this evening, again, we want to send a special thanks, again, to junior varsity head coach and varsity assistant coach Chris Willis. A big thanks to him as I mentioned there in the broadcast just a few moments ago, what a great asset here for Wapahani to have. He's been out here for a number of years. He's been JV coach for 18 years. He was 6th grade coach, I believe 8th grade coach as well, and played out here at Wapahani. So he's lived and breathed Wapahani basketball for 30 years or so, and just as a true testament to who he is as a person and what he truly cares about. Obviously, he has a wonderful family as well that I'm sure he'll enjoy spending time with now, at least more time with now, but we sure are going to miss him, and we wish Chris all the very best. It's been great, getting to know him through all these years and being able to watch him coach and see how he's truly impacted all these student athletes out here on the floor. So all the best to Chris Willis, and we'll see him down the road here as well. Obviously, he'll still be helping out, with the varsity team here throughout the state tournament, but that will be the end of his head coaching career, at least for the time being. I don't know if that's forever or not. I guess time will tell, but we want to thank Chris, and we want to thank all of you for tuning in here tonight. Again, Wapahani 36, Shenandoah 17. We'll be back here right around 7:30 for the start of tonight's varsity broadcast here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.